Jose, just what was it like to break that record and just making everything the other day?
It was a lot of fun. I didn't think too much about it until kind of got to 10 points, and I was like, oh, like we might have a chance to, break a school record. But it was a lot of fun, just kind of staying confident. Got to give shout out to the offense for putting us in those situations, giving us 7 PATs, and then putting us into field goal range 3 times.
Does that go through a kicker's mind, like, oh, I've got this many points in it? Or?
Not necessarily. I mean, obviously you think about it, but, not too much for me at least.
Is there a certain point in the game where you just catch a groove and just the second it comes off your foot, it's going in?
Oh, yeah, just after every first kickoff or PAT, you always got to have that mentality that it's going in.
What's your long?
In career, well, I mean, in the game it's been 51. I mean, in practice I've gone back to 65, but those days are long gone.
Long gone, that's how it goes.
Talking like an old man now.
Justin Tucker's still doing it.
Oh, that's a different guy. He's built different.
Jason, how much fun did you have on Saturday? Quarterback carries the weight of the world on his shoulders, and this offense came out and was firing on all cylinders on Saturday.
It felt good for sure. A lot of the guys got to get some playing time in. It's always good to see everybody try to get in with smiles on their faces and stuff. But it felt good to come out there and just execute. It's kind of been a struggle that we've been going through, but we went out there and did what we needed to do, and it felt good.
You're able to pass it to so many guys. Was there a point like, do you want to catch this throw, or what was it? How were you able to get it that many guys?
I didn't even know it was that high. I think someone came up to me at like a halftime and said I think we were like 7 or 8 players that had like catches at that point. I think it's just an interesting stat. I've never really paid attention to it ever. I usually just kind of go to the open man. Early in the season, I know we got a bunch of guys that can go out there and make plays, and once Ty went out, it was just kind of free game for everybody else to get open.
How does that is it to just not have to worry about hearing about a 5-game losing streak anymore?
It feels great. That's kind of been on the back of everybody's mind going into every week. Like, we just lost 4 straight, lost 5 straight. But, our biggest thing is to go out there and just play hard. Just, at the end of the day, you kind of go out there and just do what you last brought out there. So to have a W, it feels good.
How does that change things when Ty goes out? Does it change anything at all? Because it's a pretty good go-to guy when he's on the field.
I think it kind of makes things a little bit more easier for the defense because they don't have to worry about him as much. But for me, I don't think it's not that big of an issue because I know we got a bunch of guys that can go out there and make plays. They can go out there and try to. It's a collective unit where a bunch of guys can go out there and kind of do the things that Ty can do. So it was just cool to go out there and just keep playing.
How good was that offensive line in front of you the other day? I mean, you decided to run out of bounds and take like a half-yard sack and hurt their numbers a little bit instead of throwing it away. But how cool was that to see those guys? How cool was it to see those guys?
It was good. They didn't know that we had a sack until I guess they seen it on ESPN because I wasn't going to tell them. I knew when it happened. I was like, that's tough. But it's I rewarded them. I gave them a little treat before lifts and stuff like that to this morning. No sacks is always a good day, but it felt great to go out there. I know the guys are happy. I'm pretty happy, so it's just all a collective unit.
You gave them a treat?
Yeah, I gave them a little something. I brought up some Krispy Kreme donuts this morning. I woke up, I got them a little sweet snack.
There you go.
So let's see. Jose, last year you set the program record for most points this season. You've now got the consecutive PAT record. You've got the most points in the game record. Are there any records left that you've got your eye on?
There's a couple that I'm still going after. That's most consecutive field goals. I was short, against Central Arkansas. That's where I broke the streak. But, we're going to keep going, try to get it. And then field goal, longest field goal attempt, which I think is 57 right now. I don't think we'll ever kick one from 57 with Coach Petrino because he loves going for it. Just trying to keep doing what's best, trying to break some more records.
Jason, you don't like seeing him put up that many.
No, I have no problem.
You want to get the extra points, but you don't want him to kick the field goals, right?
I think he told me I think I need a field goal or something like that, like 2 more touchdowns or something. I think he was 2 points away. I went up to Jacob. I said, if you don't score, That's okay. I said, if you don't get a touchdown, that's okay. Jose's going to be okay. He was like, all right, bet. So when he got there and then he didn't score, he looked straight at me and I was like, yeah, you're good. Good job. Good job.
I think everybody knew but Coach Pizano, because Jacob came up to me after the game and was like, hey, I just want you to know, we didn't get that first down for you. So that was kind of cool to see that they did that.
That's funny.
Coach mentioned, he said he felt like maybe he put a lot of pressure on you guys at the beginning of the season with all the postseason hopes, and said this game was kind of about getting back to having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel that pressure, and do you feel like that change is what yesterday or Saturday was all about?
Me personally, no, I didn't feel any pressure. I don't know if the guys felt a lot of pressure just speaking as a team and stuff like that, but I think it's because we knew what kind of team we had. Like, we knew the talent that we had, especially coming back from last year's season. We thought that we could add on to that and just have a better season overall, but I mean, it didn't fall into the pieces that we liked, but it's okay. We just got to keep pushing forward every week, just finish out strong. It's the best we can do right now.
Well, for you have 3 games left in your college career.
Yeah.
Just, has anything like that hit you yet?
It's sometimes it do, especially when I talked to Sharp today during the lift today, and I said, yeah, I got 3 more left. He was like, dang, I didn't even think about it. I'm like, yeah, that's crazy, huh? But I know. I mean, I've been in college for 6 years. I think it's time. So it's got to come to an end at some point. It's okay.
How does 6 years of classes go? Do you like that?
No.
What are you even taking these days?
Right now, I'm kind of pursuing like a certificate right now. So, I mean, I'm still going with the flow. I'm still.
No strange electives?
No. Not my mom wouldn't be happy about that. She wanted me to do something productive with my life, so I'm gonna keep doing something productive.